Hi guys, welcome to my channel Lush Gardener. I hope you guys are fine and are safe. So I had a question on how to do bottom watering for succulents. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you my black prince. Remember the succulent that was completely infested with ants and the ants were trying to take over this pot. This is the same succulent. I haven't watered it for a very long time, so you can see it's very dehydrated. A lot of wrinkles, leaves closing inwards, very dark in color, quite stressed because it's not getting water. So I was just waiting for it to completely heal, and now that it's done, I'll be doing a watering. Now you can take any container with which you can fill the water. Now what you can do is just place your pot in that container like that. Then you just take water and start adding in the water into the pot. Now, depending upon, do not completely put the pot inside the water. You have to just add the water from the sides, and the succulent will start absorbing, or the soil will start getting wet. So now all we have to do is just wait. We have added the water. Now it completely depends upon the size of pot, how dry the soil is. Depending upon that, the soil will start to get wet. Now always remember that this is a method wherein the soil is not going to be soggy wet. Which means that the soil is going to be moist wet, and the upper layer of the soil is going to be barely moist. It's not going to be like soggy wet. So you need to understand that you will have to water your succulents as per that, because this type of watering, the soil tends to dry much faster. That is why this is one of the safest way of watering, because in this there is not much danger of the succulent getting overwatered, because in this the soil barely gets moist. It doesn't stay soggy wet for a very long time. So now as and when you feel that the water level is getting decreased, you can add in some more water. And as you can see, I have added enough water in this container. It's almost full, but the pot is above the surface of the water. So now all we have to do is just wait, and soon the soil will start getting wet. So it's taking a little bit of time, so I'm just going to show you over here. You can see the soil is wet. Over here it's going to take a little bit of time, but you can see the soil has started to get wet. You can see this. The soil is almost moist on the upper layer of the soil. So this is how. Now I think it might have been a little difficult for you guys to see the entire process because the soil was a little darker in color. But you can see all of the soil is wet, the upper layer. What I'm going to do is I will show you another one in the time lapse, so that it's going to be much better, because this was a little darker colored soil, so it's a little difficult to see. But the soil is completely wet. As you can see, it's completely wet. It's turned dark in color, which means that it has got watered. I'm going to keep it aside, and I'm going to show you another one with a little lighter soil, so it's much visible for you. So as you can see, it was much easier to notice on a light colored soil, because the other soil was little difficult to notice, but you can see it's all wet. You can see the upper layer of the soil is completely wet. Now once you see the upper layer of soil is wet like this, you just need to take it out and keep it aside. All the excess water, in case if there is any, that will start to drain out from the drain hole. So guys, it was pretty simple. All you have to do is just fill the container with water and then just leave your pot in it, and you're done with your bottom watering. It might take some time depending upon how much of soil is there present in that pot and how big the pot is. Depending upon the size of the pot, the bottom watering will take some time. So guys, I hope that this video was helpful to you. If it was, please hit the like button. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing to it. Until then, take care, stay safe, and keep planting.